Thank you, dear Shavkat Miramonovich, my dear brother. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude for the invitation. It is a great pleasure to visit brotherly Uzbekistan and witness once again the rapid development of our fraternal country. I have repeatedly visited Uzbekistan at different times, particularly often in recent years. I can clearly see and rejoice in the magnificent transformations the people of Uzbekistan are undergoing under the leadership of Shavkat Miramonovich. Cities are getting better, and the industry is developing extensively. During my last visit to Tashkent, we visited a large industrial complex together. All this is the result of wise policy, the attraction of foreign investments, and the creation of a favorable business environment. The daily efforts in socio-economic development and a huge number of social projects, all this defines today's Uzbekistan. Also, we should add to this the growth of the country's authority in the international arena. Today, Uzbekistan has become a country with strong political authority, not only in the region, but also on a global scale. We are sincerely happy about it. The most recent evidence of Shavkat Miramonovich's wise policy is the historic success of Uzbek athletes at the Summer Olympics. They won many medals, including 8 gold, becoming the first country in the Muslim world and 13th globally. This is a historic achievement. I would like to congratulate you once again on behalf of the entire Azerbaijani people. As I mentioned, I frequently visit the fraternal land of Uzbekistan. In preparation for this visit, I looked at the schedule of my visits and the schedule of Shavkat Miramonovich's visits, and saw that this is my 5th visit in the last 2 years, while Shavkat Miramonovich has visited Azerbaijan 4 times in the last year and a half. If we add to this the fact that we will see each other again in November at COP, then we are just leveling the score. This is the best indicator. This is not to mention our meetings within the framework of international events in other countries. This is the key to all the successes we talked about today. We also heard reports at the first meeting of the High Intergovernmental Council. The new initiative to increase specific projects to 20 is the result of the fact that everything we agreed on in the past has been fulfilled. There is not a single point where we could criticize the members of our delegations, so to speak. This should not, of course, make them complacent, but we must always be objective and fair. Therefore, in fact, we see exactly the same attitude among members of the Azerbaijani and Uzbek delegations. As Shavkat Miramonovich noted, today we have officially become allies. This is, in fact, I agree, a historic moment. The Treaty on Allied Relations is the highest international document any 2 countries can sign. Today in Tashkent, we are actually writing a new book of our relations, not just a chapter. I think that the souls of all our ancestors, who I am sure hover above us and bless us for this, will be rejoicing. Today, 2 fraternal peoples, 2 independent, powerful, sovereign, and worthy states have become official allies. This is the most important foreign policy step that will determine our relations and, in many ways, regional policy for all coming years. Because we are working hard, and, as Shavkat Miramonovich said, a variety of issues were discussed, both regional and international policy. Today, the region of Central Asia and the South Caucasus, along with the Caspian Sea, is turning into a single geopolitical region, and positive processes in our regions largely depend on effective cooperation between Uzbekistan and Azerbaijan. Therefore, this is an event, I will echo your words, that the public of our countries should evaluate very correctly. I am sure that, hearing what we are talking about, they experience the same feelings of joy for the fact that we have reached this level. And Shavkat Miramonovich is absolutely right when he says that this was done in a record short time. In other words, we carried out our work so intensively to bring our countries closer together that it took literally several years to reach this level. Of the issues that we discussed today, Shavkat Miramonovich has already spoken about them. I would like to highlight only one project, because it is significant: the creation of a new light industry enterprise in the city of Kankendi, which has been liberated from occupation. This is another symbol of the brotherhood and friendship of our peoples. We have always, during the years of occupation, during the Second Karabakh War and afterwards, felt the fraternal support of the entire Uzbek people. I also spoke about this today. Uzbekistan was the first country that, at the initiative of the president, provided us not only with moral support, but also with support for the restoration of the liberated territories. Exactly 1 year ago, on August 23rd last year, we were in Fuzuli, attending the opening of the Mirzo Ulugbek School, which is designed for 960 pupils, and is a symbol of our relations, a symbol of the fraternal attitude of our Uzbek brothers towards us. This is also the standard that Shavkat Miramonovich is following in Uzbekistan. He has already built many such schools in Uzbekistan and has constructed a similar one on our soil as well. I have already received information that about 500 students are already studying there, but soon there will be as many as the school is designed for, because the process of returning former IDPs is successfully continuing. Thank you for your words about Karabakh. For us, as you all know, this has been the #1 topic for almost 30 years. The restoration of territorial integrity and then full sovereignty in September last year means the restoration of historical justice and international law. I am sincerely grateful for such an attitude. Today we will also meet with a group of business people. Although the business forum has already completed its work, there are still specific projects that are currently in the implementation stage. Therefore, we want to listen to them and give new instructions. Also, within the framework of today's discussions, we reviewed many new topics. First of all, how to increase our trade, fill our trade and economic ties with concrete content, as well as joint work in third countries. To do this, we will probably need to increase the capital of our joint investment fund because, as you have already heard, 500 million has already been covered by projects. So we will increase it both for the bilateral agenda and for accessing third countries with investments. We, as brothers and allies, continue to move forward with confidence and dignity, shoulder to shoulder, and will maintain this course. Once again, thank you for the hospitality and invitation. Thank you.
Идем уверенно, достойно, плечом к плечу, и будем также идти вперед. Еще раз благодарю за гостеприимство, приглашение. Teşekkür ederim. Sağ olun.